EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
The speed on display. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Past midfield to the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Jackson now on second down. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's a handoff to Mostert. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hill brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Tight end on the move left. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Second down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Waddle. They'll get maybe. Again, it's Jackson. That's to Waddle again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Mostert. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. A handoff running left. It is Mostert. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. This drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
3rd and 9. Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The shotgun, here's Jackson. sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
We'll try the right side this time. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 48. In motion comes Thomas. Richardson to throw it here on. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Jackson. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
In motion, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on third and long. That's out wide to try the tight end screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 48, Ravens 10.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll tear it out down the middle. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On play action, here's Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and a yard. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to have the first down and then some. A gain of 15 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jackson now on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Jackson. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw, it's Richardson. This one complete to Jordan. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. In motion comes Thomas. He'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A second down throw for Richardson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Going for it all. That is hot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So we are through. Here's a 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Taylor now to return it. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's Richardson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing, Richardson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Richardson to throw it here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Richardson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Second down, Jackson. Going up top. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will get just a bit closer. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson on the move. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Murray. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
In motion, it's Jackson. Here we go. One final play. The throw is going to be caught. And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.